Let us study the topic projectile motion. What is projectile? When an object is thrown in the air with some initial velocity and then allowed to move under the action of gravity alone. The object is known as a projectile. Examples of projectile: an object dropped from window of moving train, a bullet fired from a gun, a ball thrown in any direction, a javelin or shot put thrown by an athlete, a jet of water issuing from a hole near the bottom of a water tank. A projectile moves under the two effects of velocities. One is a uniform velocity in the horizontal direction which will not change provided there is no air resistance. Second one, a uniformly changing velocity in the vertical direction. There are two types of projectile motion. One, projectile is a given initial velocity in the horizontal direction. Second one, a projectile given an initial velocity at an angle to the horizontal. So let us consider an object is thrown horizontally with initial velocity u along x direction. Since acceleration due to gravity acts vertically downwards, velocity along the horizontal x direction. So it's mentioned v of x doesn't change throughout the motion, whereas velocity along the y direction is mentioned v of y, and it's changed. Then the path of the projectile is motion along horizontal direction. The horizontal distance travelled by the projectile at a point B after a time t, and it can be written as s is equal to r u x is equal to v of x t into half a of x t square. So it is an equation of path. Then x is equal to ut plus half a, the value of a is equal to 0. So half 0 into t square. Then s is equal to ut. Then we get t is equal to x by u. This is the equation is 1. And y is equal to v of y t plus half a of y t square. Then y is equal to 0. u of y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 into t plus half a of y is equal to g. So plus half gt square. Then y is equal to half gt square. Then putting the value of t from 1 in 2, then we get, then y is equal to half gx by u the whole square, that is equal to y is equal to y is equal to half into g by u squared into x squared. Therefore, the path of projectile is parabolic in nature. Next one, time of flight, and it's denoted t of t or t of f. The time of flight t of f is the time taken by the projectile to hit the ground after thrown. So the amount of time of projectile spends in the air is called time of flight. The downward distance traveled by the projectile at a time t can be written as y is equal to u of y into t plus half a of y into t squared. Then y is equal to h. Now t is equal to capital T. And y is equal to 0 and a is equal to g. Then we get h is equal to 0. So h is equal to 0 into t plus half gt squared. Then h is equal to half gt squared. Now we find the time t or the time of flight t of f is equal to root of 2h by g. So the time of flight t is equal to root of 2h by g. Then horizontal range. The horizontal range R is maximum horizontal distance covered by the projectile from the foot of the tower of the point where the projectile hits the ground. So the horizontal distance traveled by the projectile at a time t. Okay. The maximum horizontal distance traveled by the projectile is called range. Then the horizontal distance traveled by the projectile at a time t can be written as y is equal to or x is equal to u of t plus half u of t square, a of t and t square. S is equal to r, x is equal to u of t u into t plus half a into t square. The range r. Now we find the value of range r. So the path of the projectile s is equal to r, x is equal to u into t plus half a t square. Then x is equal to capital R, ux is equal to u, as is equal to 0 and t is equal to time of flight capital T of f. So r is equal to u into capital T of f. Therefore, the range of horizontal range r is equal to u into root of 2h by g. Then velocity at any instant. Resultant velocity at any time. So the velocity of the projectile at a point p after the time t has two components, v of x and v of y. The velocity component along x direction is v of x is equal to u of x plus a of x t. Then v of x is equal to u plus a of x 0. So 0 into t, then v of x is equal to u. Then the velocity component along y direction is v of y is equal to u of y plus a of y into t. Since v of y is equal to 0, a of y is equal to g, then we get v of y is equal to g into t. Hence the velocity or hence the resultant velocity at any time t is the magnitude of resultant velocity or speed is given by v is equal to root of v squared or root of v of x squared plus v of y squared. Then V is equal to root of u squared plus g squared t squared. At an angle of x is equal to tan inverse v of y by v of x. That's all.